Blessings to each and everyone. Thanks for coming back to my channel. Well, today's video is all about Europe warning their citizens not to travel to the United States because there's a lot that's been going on with this new administration and since Donald Trump come about where the immigration system is concerned. As Germany and England also reported that their citizens came here to this country, they were being detained and also deported back home because there's a lot of things that's been going on, and even with Donald Trump against the transgender rights policy, he does believe in only two genders. So most of the European countries, they are not agree with many of the things what he is saying and what is going on. So many of them, they are against a lot of things that is happening. So even like now, Donald Trump have over 500,000 illegal immigrants to be deported from this country. But anyway, check this video out.
As Donald Trump prepares for the Chinese threat, Washington's allies are raising the alarm about Trump's America. Canada, Denmark, Finland, Germany, and the United Kingdom, they've all issued travel advisories for the US. They're all warning their nationals from visiting the United States. Trump's crackdown on immigration and transgender rights. It has hit European travelers. Many of them were detained and deported by US immigration officials. Of course, it's not just Europeans that are bracing for impact. Trump plans to deport more than 500,000 migrants. These are people from Cuba, Haiti, Nicaragua, and Venezuela. 500,000. He wants to send them back. They were living in the US on humanitarian grounds. Trump has given them 1 month to pack their bags and leave.
The American Dream, a term coined by historian James Truslow Adams in 1931, was the driving factor for millions of people to flock to the United States in pursuit of a better life. For decades, people from around the world gave it their all to enter the United States, and the dash for the dream peaked in recent years with illegal migration hitting record-breaking numbers until Donald Trump returned to the White House. He has ordered the Immigration and Customs Enforcement, or ICE, to detain and deport all illegal migrants. There are currently over 11 million illegal migrants in the country, but travel to the United States has become unsafe for valid visa holders as well. Denmark, Finland, the United Kingdom, Germany, and Canada are warning their nationals about visiting Trump's America. They are urging travelers to strictly adhere to all rules for entry, and there's a reason for that. The warnings come after several European travelers were detained and deported by US immigration officials. The advisories also warn about the State Department's crackdown on trans rights. Both Denmark and Finland have flagged Trump's executive order recognizing only two genders and the removal of the non-binary X marker on passports. Meanwhile, Canada, Britain, and Germany reported that their nationals were arrested and deported by ICE agents who cited visa violations. A travel advisory for the United States is not uncommon. However, it was majorly issued for gun violence. But this time the threat is deportations. And it's not just Europeans who are facing the heat, because Trump plans to carry out the largest single operation deportation yet. The White House is ending the legal status of more than 500,000 migrants from Cuba, Haiti, Nicaragua, and Venezuela. And it allows the asylum seekers to legally reside and work in the country for 2 years. But times have changed, and the parole seekers from Cuba, Haiti, Nicaragua, and Venezuela will now have to leave the United States. The Trump administration has given them a 30-day ultimatum. Cuba, Haiti, and Venezuela have begun accepting the deportations.
Well, that's just how it is, because there's a lot of countries, they may not agree with what America is doing, right? But every country, every leaders of their country, they have the right to do whatever they decide and doing that is right for their country and for their people. Not everything he is doing, even the citizens of America may agree with, but there are just what these officials think is best and think they are right. They are just gonna go ahead and do it. And for some of these people who have been detained are people who participated in the protests where Palestine and Hamas and all those protesting is taking place. They are not in support of people who have been doing that. And Tom Oman, the leader, of the deportation thing, he is against all of what is happening, and as he stated once, for anyone out there preventing the ICE and the immigration and HS to prevent them from carrying out their daily activity, then you will also be arrested. And if you're an immigrant, further checks will make, and you can also be deported if you are illegal or don't have proper documentation. So these are the things that is happening throughout the country. A lot has been going on, and not everyone agree with many of the things. And the thing is, right about now, there are still people who are here who were living off the government, like from the food stamp and all of those, the EBT card stuff, so America, it is like a burden for them to be taking care of all these people while they are illegal in the country. So what they are doing, they say they are making changes, they are shaking up things. So many of these people, they have to go back home to where they are from. So that is just what's going on within the country. A lot of people don't agree with it, but that's what they think is best as the leader of the country, so they're doing what they think is best. You and I may not agree, while many do agree with what is going on. So that's just it. So there's nothing much any of us can do. So everyone have to just try and stay on the right path, and we just have to stay on the right path, do what we have to do, and that's just it. And if you make it this far in the video, please go ahead and give this video a like. You can also subscribe to the channel, and we will see you in our next video. And as we would always say, if it ain't green, it ain't we. Yes, sir.